Salutations! I have too much power. So, when I say corporate and when I say clown, what do you think of? Good. Keep that in mind. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Today I am drawing Reginald MacDowell, which is a real last name, by the way, one shared by an American composer from the late Romantic period named Edward MacDowell. The concept is inspired by a variety of things, but was spurred on by a simple slogan I read at some point in time that said, "Drinking of you." He bears a striking resemblance to a certain mascot who shall not be named because I'd like to avoid getting slapped with trademark violations. How odd. Moving on, dear Reginald is a vampire of sophisticated taste. He wears a golden embroidered vest and a white ruff adorned with a ruby, which is tucked neatly between his vest and shirt. His shirt is, of course, pristine and white, bound at the elbow and wrist with maroon ribbons. His hair is a tousled mess of auburn locks, contrasting starkly against the pasty pallor of his skin. Now, I used a 3D model to help me with the pose because I couldn't find references online. I really just needed help with the hand angle and the shoulder because I don't have much practice drawing men. I've always wanted to, but I was always too scared to try because they never looked right. And now I am sometimes asked to draw male characters, and I have my own male characters that I want to draw, so I'm practicing. I wish I had focused on my male characters as much as my female ones when I was younger and growing up while being an artist. That way I'd be able to draw both without panicking now. But alas, wee Silver was too easily flustered. She would try sometimes and end up frustrated at the outcome as it never appeared how she wanted to because she didn't practice. She also thought it was inappropriate to draw anything below the waist. Little Silver was prudish. She was a prudish perfectionist. Now I know better than that. I'm actively trying to become more well-rounded as an artist and improve. Learning is one of my favorite things in life. Now, as for the general aesthetic and design, I went for a Victorian fantasy kind of style and took what iconic element. I'm so sorry. I'll speak properly now. I took what iconic elements I could without stepping on any toes. Anyway, I imagine him with a transatlantic accent. You're welcome. that concludes this session. Thank you so much for watching until the end. And as proof that you survived this far, leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. If you don't have any, that's okay. I'd still appreciate seeing a camp of bats or a patch of pumpkins. Any sort of spooky emoji will do. Spooky emoji, not spooky. I don't know what spooky means. Anyway, any sort of spooky emoji will do. And thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye!